Hi everyone, my name is Rishad. Today is the 4th of August 2024. I'll be going over my weekly prediction for Nvidia. As usual, I'll be going over the monthly, weekly, and finally the daily charts, and then I'll switch over to the Excel sheet where we'll review last week's prediction and go over this one in more detail. But before getting into the video, it's important to make the disclaimer that all information here is completely educational, and therefore it is important to conduct your own analysis, whatever analysis that may be, to ensure that you're comfortable with the risk, reward, and trading style, since you may not be with mine. As such, please conduct your own analysis. This is not a trading guide of any sort. It is a record log with my rationale. So use this video in the appropriate manner, and without further ado, let's just get into this video. So the monthly charts clearly show Nvidia had been in a very strong uptrend pretty much all the way until here. The next candle here you could either classify as a high wave or high wave spinning top kind of candle. Very kind of confused. This month, however, July was a high wave spinning top type of candle. This month, however, I expect to be very bearish for Nvidia, since either could be because of a sell-off, or it could be due to a kind of inertia of this uptrend has been contradicted by volume for too long, and therefore it's a and this kind of candlestick pattern appearing at the top of an uptrend is usually a very good indicator that it's losing steam, and there needs to be a very significant move to kind of ensure that this market movement is still confirmed. RSI is now going downwards, which kind of confirms this price movement, you could say, since we can't count this month as it hasn't closed. It has gone down, but overall the trend is still up. ADX is still going upwards. I mean, all of this is lagged, so it's going to take a solid amount of time before this corrects. RSI is definitely going down for the weekly charts, and we can see this too, since we have these three candles, which are not three black close, but three kind of larger body candles in consecutive weeks that show that Nvidia has been going down significantly. However, they do all have larger upper and lower wicks, which show that there is definitely an element of confusion. This last week in particular was very high in volume, kind of a volume spike if you will, but it has been increasing in volume, which kind of shows that this movement is supported, and this may just be due to the sell-off. However, we may see continuing action in this direction. ADX is pretty sideways to you could say tilting downwards. The DI plus and DI minus are looking like they're about to converge, but they haven't, so we can't make any predictions based on that yet. On the daily charts, RSI has been going down for a very, very long time. I mean, this was when the market was even sideways, so we kind of had an indication that it was going down, and I have been saying this for the longest time on my channel, that I was predicting that Nvidia was due for a correction, which is what we are seeing now. ADX is now starting to rise, as it had been falling in recent history. DI minus is firmly above DI plus, confirming that we are in an uptrend from the daily downtrend in the daily charts. Now, the week 22 is where I made that discretionary call, which is last week, during the day of the Fed interest rate meeting. The day before that, I bought on the close, so we would have made a huge profit actually, since it gapped up really significantly, of $19,204.05, and the weekly closing balance from that would be $169,162, and the percent change would be 12.81%, which is very, very significant. And this week, we'll buy when it crosses 117, sell when it falls below 101.37 with a target of 2% and a trailing stop loss of 1%. If neither is hit, then we will just close on Friday. Weekly trend is sideways. However, next week, if this market does continue going downwards, I will change this to down. And monthly trend currently is still up. And that's all for this video. Thank you for watching. Enjoy, and I will see you next time.